Verses 17 to 24 of the Tao Te Ching contain several reflection points. Verse 17. The Tao is like water, which benefits all things without striving or competing. The Tao is humble and does not seek to be at the center of attention. How can you apply the principles of water to your own life and relationships? Can you learn to be more humble and less competitive?
Verse 18. When people ignore the Tao, they become obsessed with external things and lose touch with their inner nature. The Tao is always present within us, but we need to quiet our minds to be able to feel it. How can you cultivate a deeper connection with your inner nature? What practices can you use to quiet your mind and become more aware of the Tao? Verse 19. The Tao is simple and plain, but people tend to complicate things. The more we strive for knowledge and material possessions, the further we move away from the Tao. How can you simplify your life and focus on what truly matters? Are there things in your life that you can let go of to bring yourself closer to the Tao?
Verse 20. The Tao cannot be seen, heard, or touched, but it is always present and can be felt. The Tao is like an empty vessel that can be filled with anything, but it is always ready to receive. How can you become more aware of the Tao in your life? Can you open yourself up to receive the wisdom and guidance of the Tao?
Verse 21. The Tao is beyond words and concepts, but it can be experienced directly. The more we try to define the Tao, the further we move away from it. Reflection point: how can you experience the Tao directly without trying to define it or put it into words? Can you allow yourself to be present in the moment and feel the flow of the Tao?
Verse 22. The Tao is like a newborn child, pure and unspoiled. The more we try to control and manipulate things, the further we move away from the natural flow of the Tao. How can you let go of the need to control things and allow the natural flow of the Tao to guide you? Can you learn to trust the Tao and allow it to lead you where you need to go?
Verse 23. The Tao is always present, even in the midst of chaos and confusion. The more we try to impose order on the world, the more chaos we create. How can you find the Tao in the midst of chaos and confusion? Can you learn to let go of the need to control everything and allow the natural flow of the Tao to bring order to your life?
Verse 24. The Tao is like a hidden treasure that is always present but often overlooked. The more we seek external validation and recognition, the further we move away from the true treasure of the Tao. How can you focus on the true treasure of the Tao, rather than seeking external validation and recognition? Can you learn to appreciate the simple and humble things in life that bring you closer to the Tao?